Welcome back, all you warriors. Another episode of Elite Landscapes Life Stories. Not a real happy chipper one today because it's almost midnight, and in order for me to know what's going on first thing in the morning with my Scag Turf Tiger 2, which is broken. Yeah, I broke it today doing that live stream. You guys even called it in the comments. You were like, whoa, that place is bumpy, like super bumpy. And it is, and I've been mowing it for 3 years with this machine. Whew. So let's go discuss how I'm gonna fix the problem that I got. Here is the issue. And that thing's thick. I mean, there's my finger. That's a thick sheet of metal. But, I mean, think about how many bumps this thing's gone over and how much abuse it takes on these mountainsides. And yeah, not a big deal, I don't think. Should be simple. So, like we always say in this industry, your dealer support is one of the most important factors of you not losing your mind and staying on your schedule. So big shout out to my dealers. You know who you are. You guys are amazing. Always love seeing you guys. So thank you so much. Stop by. Picked up a new fork. Like that. Nice and beefy. And hey, it was only $99. So we just got done pulling weeds for $150. That's not a big deal. Had to be replaced no matter how much it costed, right? Yeah, had to. So huge shout out to dealer support always, and let's see what we can do on this thing. Should be simple. We'll walk it through step by step. I won't waste much time, okay, I promise. So these are the tools I'm gonna start off with. I think maybe this oil filter grab might come in handy right here. So we're gonna see what I can come up with. If not, we'll just do it the old school way with a screwdriver and a hammer, all right? So that was nice and quick and easy, right? So that tool did work in my situation with my mower. Show you what it looks like inside and the nut we gotta take off to accomplish this mission. You can see it's nice and lubed up because we don't slack on our maintenance, okay? This has to come undone, the nut, and then I'll have to take apart the hardware, both sides, to replace it onto this one. Then we can slide it up in there and tighten it in. So because of the position of that brake that was just on the metal part, there shouldn't have been any damage to the seals that are inside that shaft. And everything should fit up in there. My dealer said we'll have a spacer, bearings up, upper, lower, and we'll have a seal on the bottom to keep everything together. So keep our fingers crossed, everything goes smoothly, because I've had issues with that right there, that little bolt, because sometimes you can have a lot of wear and tear. They don't want to come out easy, and they definitely ain't going back in once you do get them out sometimes. So I don't want to late start tomorrow. Let's see how we can do this quickly. So the bolt and nut are both 3/4, and that's what we're going to do, take it off. So, as usual, not going to be 100% finished tonight because the socket I have is just one smidge off the correct size. It needs a big one. I'll show you real quick what I have. It's just barely too snug. So, it is what it is. Look real quick, and yeah, I'll just run to the store real quick in the morning and get the right socket. So, this is a socket that I had. Figured it was gonna be big enough, but yeah. just a little bit too small. But I did get the other wheel mounted and ready to roll for tomorrow. So, yeah. So we won't finish out the video yet. Not finished with the project. I'll wake up bright and early, run to Lowe's, maybe Advance somewhere, get a big socket, and we'll be back to the project step by step. All right, I am back on the scene. It's the next morning. I had to go buy a specialty tool. Wow, everything requires a specialty tool now. So some of us are blessed. We have every tool that there is available. You know who I'm talking about. And some of us aren't. So I went and bought a 1 1/2 socket. It has to be a thin walled socket, what they call it. It's a specialty tool that you can get from Snap-on. So I went to Lowe's, kept my fingers crossed, and came out with the smaller drive 1 1/2 inch chrome 12-point socket. The walls were thin enough to fit down in here, and it worked. So I've already tried it. It's loose. So we're just gonna drop this fork real quick, put the new assembly back on. So you'll see here this MacGyver contraption that I had to do to get this jack high enough. And it's simply because I did stuff backwards. All right, I've never done this before, but in hindsight, do not put the new tire onto the fork until you put the fork into the mower. All right, that, it worked, but it would have been a whole lot easier, and I wouldn't have had to jack it up so high if I simply would have put the fork on and then added the tire back to it. But either way, it works, and back in business, boys. So once the nut came off that top, the assembly slid out nice and easy. The seals and the bearing spacers did not get messed with at all inside, so it slid back up nice and easy as well. And when you tighten it, don't over tighten it because the wheel won't swivel anymore. So tighten it up snug, but do not over tighten. All right, so this may not have been the best video, but hopefully it'll help somebody somewhere along the line of their life story, right? As always, be good if you can, always be kind, and above all, love each other. Peace, Elite Landscape style. Now those are some steep banks.